Sheila's story with Crisis Assistance Ministry really started when her work hours were cut.
She was just trying her best to make ends meet. So that's what brought her here into the agency. And she was a little frustrated with just not being able to make it, but wanting to know how she could get out of this seemed like sinking hole.
And she was just really struggling financially. She had a stable rental home. She had always paid her bills.
I let her know that we had a phenomenal program here at Crisis Assistance. Work with you up to 90 days on goal setting, financial coaching, and just really talking about her budget. Then she had issues with her landlord as well. I saw a little spunk in her when I talked about possibly, having the resources and just working with her to improve her situation.
I like Tiffany because she talked to you and, she asked you what was going on at your job, and she gave me, comfort for myself.
She said just meeting with you every week and holding me accountable makes me feel like I'm listened to and that my voice matters. Then we talked about putting some savings away. So she then, I never forget, it was about 2 months in after me working with her, she went to the Urban League Bank and she opened up a savings account. And I never forget, she put $25 in that account and she came back because then she had never used and had an ATM. She never had a checking account, mind you. Then she never had a card, an ATM card, a debit card. So I never forget the day that she came back and she showed me her card. She was so excited because she had $25 saved. And she was really just looking forward to put money away every 2 weeks for her pay. Then she was ready. I just saw her, it's like a sparkle in her eyes. And I can say that I've never watched a person transition from verbally saying they had self-esteem issues to see that self-esteem get a spark.
She kept coming, she kept doing the assignments, we worked on public speaking, and by the end of the program, we had a graduation, and Sheila stood up in front of everybody who came to the graduation and talked about how important the training had been for her.
It's amazing how the power of your words and just things that you discuss and work towards. Her dream was to work for the hospital. When I look back now, just her story, then applications had to be done online. I'm sure it's still now. And she didn't have an email address, so that was a barrier for her to be able to put an application in online. When she was going on the interview, we talked about our free store, and she was able to go in and get some attire to wear for the interview. And the day that she got the call, I got emotional because, as you can imagine, seeing a woman that found her voice and just to see her blossom right before my eyes, to now land a job where she can now make ends meet.